Energy is everywhere. It's around the world. We can't destroy energy or create it. Hercules cannot even destroy it. Superman can't either. Even Hulk. You can find, but energy can be found in two forms: potential energy, not moving, or kinetic energy. It is moving. Like I'm gonna kick the soccer ball.
Renewable versus non-renewable. First, we're going to start with renewable. So these are the resources that we use for renewable. We use the sun, we use the wind, and we use water. They are better than non-renewable because you can reuse them and it does not hurt the environment. It never runs out, and the sun, the wind, and the water are always there. These are things that we can use to capture it. This is the panels that we use to capture the sun. This is the dam that we use to capture the water, and this is the windmill that we use to capture the wind. And I'm going to tell you the non-renewable sources. The sources like coal, oil, and natural gas hurt the environment because they have to dig holes in the ground and they have to burn it. It is hurtful because it gives us air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. This is air pollution, this is water pollution, and this is land pollution. Scientists think, plus if we keep using them, we might run out. Scientists think that in 35 years, oil will run out, and in 200 years, coal will run out.
This is the timeline of PV cells. In 1839, a 19-year-old kid named Alexander had an idea to make energy come from the sun. In 1905, Albert Einstein figured out how the sun produces energy. It's called photons. In 1954, Bell Lab makes the first photovoltaic cells, PV cells. In 1966, NASA used the PV cells to their space satellites. Why we use solar farms in Angier? We use solar farms in Angier because they're renewable and cleaner. It produces 4,430 tons less pollution or carbon dioxide. That's like a car driving 8 million miles. And it also has no noise.
What is the solar farm in Angier? It is a $10 million farm that has 18,620 modules that gives us energy. It gives renewable energy to about 638 homes.
when was the solar farm built? Before they started to build it, the company had to ask permission so they can build it. When I was in third grade, in October 2013, the builders started to build the solar farm energy. It took them 12 weeks, so that's about 84 days to finish it. So that was about Christmas time. Well, how do you get to that solar farm? Well, you start at our school, Angier Elementary. Then you go to Highway 55, then you see McDonald's. Then you pass McDonald's, then you pass the IGA. Then you turn to you see Mi Casita, and then keep on going, turn left and keep on going all straight to Rouse Church Road. In about 3 blocks, you'll be there. And in 3 minutes, you'll be there in a car.
How do the panels in Angers work? They are a fixed-tilted system. The panels are facing south because we live in the northern hemisphere. Having the panels facing south lets them get the most sunlight. Also, when you install a solar panel, it is always tilted because if snow or rain falls down, it can just wipe away.
It all starts from the sun. And the sun makes photons that hit the panel, and then it goes through to the wire, and then it converts to electrons, and then it goes to the combiner box, and it's still DC energy.
From that, it goes to the inverter box, which creates the DC to the AC, which this is the only machine in the solar farm that makes noise, but it's not a lot of noisy noise. From that, it goes to the power lines owned by Due Progress Energy Company, which that sells it to us, and we use it for anything that requires electricity, like watching TV or using our own electronics, etc.
Who owns the solar farm in Angier? Strata Solar owns the solar farm. It sells energy to Duke Progress Energy. That's the company that sells electricity to the homes in Angier.
Did you know these 5 fun facts about solar energy? Starting with number 1, if shadow touches the PV cells, that makes the PV cells not work as efficiently. 2, North Carolina was in second place of having more solar farms built in 2014. Hello, that's where we live. 3, if PV cells are turning south, they work better. 4, if the day is sunny and it is about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, the PV cells work best. And 5, PV cells work better in space because they don't have to deal with